up into round 8, round 9, he was quite comfortable boxing and moving, but then he lost concentration in that moment, paid the price. But why? Why lose concentration? Because he wasn't fit enough, because he hadn't sparred, because he couldn't spar, because he had a cut going into the fight. You know, the first fight was rescheduled, and there was no sparring done. So you can only do what you've trained to do. And Tyson went into that fight, the biggest fight of his career, against his best opponent with no sparring. So it's just what makes me believe he's going to win the rematch, because he will be much better prepared, better conditioned, and fitter.
Was there no?
And those are the words of cousin Andy Lee. A shocking revelation that Tyson Fury didn't spar because of the cut. We do remember the cut that actually supposedly changed sides of his face based on the camera angle. So, you know, those type of things, you know, that was a debate for a while. As you guys know, we debated it on this channel. However, you know, Tyson didn't spar going into this fight. Now he can, you know, and I would assume, though, me counterpunching what Andy Lee said, I would assume that the overall healing process would have included enough time to spar, to be prepared, because that is reckless and it is risky going into a fight with a guy that's never lost, no losses, no draws, none of that. And he's probably the best boxer you've ever faced. I would expect you to get some kind of sparring in. But according to Andy Lee, I have no reason to doubt Andy Lee. I like Andy Lee. I respect Andy Lee. He's the tutelage of the great Emmanuel Stewart from Crunk's Gym. So I think he knows what he's talking about. But, you know, that does make sense. They didn't want to once again jeopardize the whole fight with sparring where he can get cut like he did last time. So that meant, you know, if he did, you guys know that he would either forfeit his purse or have to pay $10 million out of his own pocket or something like that, or his purse would be then transferred, or some of his purse would be transferred over to Usyk. I think it was like 10 mil. So he didn't want to lose that money, you know. Hey, money talks and BS runs a marathon. So, you know, I don't think they wanted to take that test. So that meant that he didn't spar since when? Early April or something. I mean, when did they fight versus when did they supposed to fight? March, maybe? I think it was March when he got cut. Wasn't it in March of this year? So he didn't spar since then. So he had to get himself just healed. So whatever sparring he did, that's what he had. That's what he had to go with. And that experience, I don't think, was good for Tyson, simply based on the fact that he didn't look that good. They didn't ever show the footage where he got cut. They showed the footage where they think he got cut, or they want you to believe he got cut. And then even that wasn't good, because that fighter, that shorter guy that he was sparring with, was piecing Tyson Fury up, you know, on the inside. And he was trying to cuff him to control distance. And that guy, in the process, was giving him the 1, 2, 3 with no sides. So, you know what I mean? That combo, he was getting caught a lot, and he didn't look good. So, you know, let's see how that affects this fight. That now makes it very interesting to understand that, hey, he wasn't sparring. He didn't have time to, because they were just trying to let the cut heal. You guys tell me what you think about Andy Lee revealing that he didn't even spar for the Usyk fight after the cut, because of the cut. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!